Hi, Joey from Underrated Airsoft here. Welcome to the first video on my channel, where today I'm going to be reviewing the G&G Armament 1500 round MP5 drum magazine. Let's see what you get. Inside is just the magazine itself, but no information or instructions appear to be present in paper form inside the box. That's because all instructions and information are on the back of the box. We'll cover that in a second. Back to the magazine. It appears to be made of a very high-strength polymer, something that you would expect to be used on real firearms. It is a wind mag, which means that you wind it to load the BBs. There is no motor or batteries that you would normally get inside an electric mag. To load the BBs, there is this little trapdoor on the back of the magazine. That flips open and you dump your BBs inside there. After you do that, as I said before, wind the dial a few times to get the BBs feeding. This is very well made and is surprisingly heavy, but not too heavy to be a hindrance. Alright, let's talk about the box. On the front is this really nice artwork that I dig quite a lot. On the bottom, nothing special, just says made in Taiwan, and of course the company's name. On the side is the barcode, where I ordered the MP5 version, but it says EGM for some odd reason. They also make an ARP9 version of this that looks very similar, but is obviously just a different magazine neck. On the back is the instructions on how to fire it. I already went through that, but I'll go through it again. Simply open the BB chamber, pour the BBs into the chamber, and wind the mag as many times as you would like to get the BBs to start feeding. After that, it's nothing else, just other artwork, and is a really nice box in my opinion. Like I said before, after you have loaded the BBs, simply turn the dial on the front to get the BBs to start feeding. Now, it's a little hard to do this with one hand, but just a few times, we'll get the BBs. There we go. Okay, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's test this thing. For this test, I'm going to be using my JG Arms MP5, of course, since this is an MP5 magazine. Just clicks right in. Let's wind it a few more times. Let's give this thing a shot. Alright, it is feeding on semi. Let's try full auto. Oh yeah, it's feeding. Alright, I'm going to do a couple on semi, and then I'm going to go the rest on full auto. Let's do this. Very nice. It's full auto now. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it is feeding. It's feeding very well. Nice. All in all, I'm really happy with the performance of this drum mag. Now, price point, it sells for around $60 on the evike.com website. Pretty decent price for an excellent magazine. I would 100% recommend this to any airsofter that is running a MP5 build or an MP5K build. It's very nice, and honestly I think it's worth the $60. Of course you could run a whole bunch of stick mags and reload on the fly, but for very long games, especially if you're going to MILSIM events, this is definitely going to save your butt. Now, what do I rate it? Definitely a 9 out of 10. Why do I not give it a 10 out of 10? Mainly because I believe everybody can improve on everything, and frankly, this thing is just downright perfect that I'm very curious to see what G&G might add to make it even better than it is. This is Underrated Airsoft. Joey, signing out.